Gentlemen, welcome to Essential Style. So for today's video, I actually thought we would talk how to tuck your shirt in. That way it doesn't look all big and billowy. Because even if you have a slim fit shirt and you do have to tuck it in for work, sometimes it can kind of still look like it doesn't fit right. You can get that muffin top, which this is not a good look at all. Let's get right into it. The first thing you want to do if you're wearing an undershirt is you want to tuck it into your underwear. I know it doesn't sound good, but trust me, once you get used to it, it's not that big of a deal. I learned this from watching other YouTubers, and it actually does work because you don't have the undershirt billowing out. It just kind of holds it in much tighter. Then what you do is when you put your pants on, you don't stuff your shirt in. Make it as though when you put your shirt in to your pants, kind of just make it as nice and neat as you can, and then pull your pants up and over onto your shirt. Now, you can probably see it looks pretty good so far. There's no billowing at all. But now if I have to reach up a little bit, or if I'm doing a lot of stuff, I start to get some billowing. It's really not that bad. Having a slim fitting shirt and a properly fitting shirt does help. The basic way of tucking in your shirt, you would just take your shirt and just pull it all the way down, right? Kind of like what I'm doing. And it would be nice and even all around. But then, like I said, unless your shirt's really fitting you crazy, you would get extra fabric here. What you want to do when you tuck it in is you want to take your hands and move it around, pull the excess fabric back here. That way, all the excess fabric bunches toward the back. You guys see that? It's all bunched back here. It's not bunched on the side, it's not bunched over here. The front and the sides look perfect. The back is where, you see we have that little fold right there. This is actually called the military tuck, and I learned about it through reading online. Some of my old coworkers actually told me to look into it as well. And I find that it really does do a much better job of keeping your shirt tucked in, because when your shirt does come untucked, it kind of just comes untucked and looks like that. You do get a little billowing toward the back, but straight on, it's really not that bad. I mean, you guys could even see, let me do some squats, reach up. Overall, this is kind of what I look like straight on. The back, different story. It's a mess back there. However, one little tuck, and we're pretty much back to normal. Now, what I'm doing, I do it so often, like all the time, I don't even really think about it. I try not to just sit here and stick my hands down my pants like crazy in public all the time. If it's that bad, I end up just going to the bathroom and I end up just kind of retucking it. I unbutton my pants and I put my shirt down all nice and neat. And if I'm in a situation where I'm constantly retucking my shirt, sometimes I just end up just wearing it like that. And I say, all right, if I'm doing a lot of physical things, kneeling down, I'm reaching high, then it's just easier for me to finish what I'm doing first and then fix it later on. So that's just a quick little tip I wanted to share with you guys. That really helped me a lot. I don't have to worry about those shirt garters or anything like that. Particularly tucking your undershirt if you're wearing one into your underpants, and then just taking all the excess fabric and pulling it toward the back in a sort of military tuck fashion. You can Google military tuck and you probably see what I'm talking about, but it's basically like I showed you. You take two hands and just kind of fold it over toward the back. Another thing you can do is, this only works if you're willing to go out and buy new shirts. You don't have to do this, but one thing I've found too is a lot of shirts nowadays are coming with a little bit of a stretch fabric, and these Oxfords from J. Crew, they do have a stretch fabric. Not only does it make it more comfortable, but it also makes it so that when you reach up like that, the shirt doesn't just pop out, the shirt just kind of stretches and has some give to it. I remember I bought the version of this shirt before they made it with stretch in it, and it was coming untucked like crazy. I almost couldn't deal with it. That's how bad it was. The stretch really made it a big difference, and a shirt with a little bit of a texture to it that's not super smooth is going to grip your pants better. And then of course, wearing a belt and wearing pants that fit you, obviously the tighter your belt, the tighter your pants are around your waist, the better they're going to hold it. All of these things are going to help in keeping your shirt tucked in and keeping you look a lot more polished and a lot neater. is really going to make quite a significant difference in the way you look and the way you guys just go about your days. That's it for this video, guys. Hope it helped. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Consider subscribing if you want, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.